when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Chicago Bears. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Check, huh?
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll take that. 14 yards on play number 1.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll go play action here with Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Yellow, 22. Slide through.
Throwing is Rattler. The pass caught by Olave. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it? Kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And we're at the 41, second and 9.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Set.
To the air is Rattler.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Block 40. Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll maybe get back back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Rattler from the gun. 3rd down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Saints have struck first in this NFC title game. A point after, good by Groupie.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears nothing. Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
Now increase here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And space tough to come by there. So get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll go again here with Wright.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
That's good for a Bears.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
To throw, it's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Saints' 10-yard line.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jalen Wright, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Rattler. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
60 reps. Ready.
Now Rattler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Taken from just outside the 30. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. (7-7), our score after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. We'll get this into the hands of the Doom Zone. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab in this NFC Championship bout.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Open man is connect the tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Gets past one man. And a hard-working run here as
as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Wright is into the end zone for Bears touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, often to great success.
On 1st down, it's Bennett. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Block 40. Ready, go. Cut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Looking to put a drive together.
A give up the middle to right.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
To throw, Williams.
Over the middle, it's complete. Will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
He'll work the middle here with Wright.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll go right back to right.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Third and 3. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That is caught. And he will hand the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Wright going to try and pull his way in.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Cole Kmet as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cycle. Ready.
Rattler working out of the gun. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
To kick off for the Saints.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Powers past him at midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now 2nd and 3. On the give, this is right. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, Drizzy wide open. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
22-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Wright. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Wright saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Bears 28, Saints 7. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
6-yard pickup.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here we go.
Second and 4. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
22-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, here's Rattler. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
That's complete right side to Kmet. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air, Williams. Open man down the field, that's a Dunze. Touchdown, Chicago! Roma Dunze, 63 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum and were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Shamar Turner coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To the air is Rattler. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sullivan. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Cooks full extension. It's complete. This is good for a first down. His 2nd grab in this NFC Championship bout.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The offense on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Wright. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jalen Wright taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Saints 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 45, White.
They run it again with Kamara. And they'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Third and 2.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Kamara up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Ready? Break.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready? Ready. Blue, 32.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Set, ready.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he is going to lose yardage here. -9 yards on the play, and now it's third down.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now a give, right side. Bennett. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Ready to go!
And they take a knee.
Ready to go!
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Ready to go!
And they will take a knee here. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.